Done for now with Chapter 2 problems in Thomson, Bruckner. I wanted to do all problems, but at some point I just had to stop today. If not, then if I try to do every single problem, it'll be many weeks. And it could be like the end of the year by the time I finish some books. And I don't want to do that. I'm looking forward to doing linear algebra in a few months. So I called it quit on some problems, and I may attempt them later. But anyways, so it was Chapter 2, and it's all about sequences. I'll just go briefly through the topics that are in this chapter. Okay, there we go. Sequences. And of course, what I love about this book is there are so many problems. And I feel lucky that I attempted so many of them. I like that. So bounded properties, limits, a couple of limit proofs, then also order properties, monotone convergence. Of course, a lot of these sequences that are, I find them sometimes easy, sometimes difficult, always very enjoyable. And then the Cauchy criterion, and yeah, subseries and some limits, supremum, limit, infimum. So I was able to milk out a total of 60 pages for this problem set. So I'm at 332 pages of problems, and I felt in some cases that I could have done much better. It would have been the type of work where when I do a little square without the dashes, I feel like I would have gotten partial credit that I didn't really prove it. But then when I do it right, I feel like I do it right, then I put the vertical dashes or the diagonal dashes. So some chapters had, some sections had proofs that I felt were very straightforward. All about figuring out some limits. I love doing these limits because sometimes they're not that obvious. You have to figure out how to break it. There's usually some kind of sequence in the sublimit that you can figure out. Like here. And in the part of subsequences, I struggled a little towards the end. I got a little confused, and I kept trying different examples of subsequences. So I want to come back to that. But when it came to working out these tricky limits, they always felt straightforward, if not easy. Yeah, some of these I couldn't figure out what the trick was to get the problem to work. But trying is trying. And now, of course, in some cases where these sequences where you can plot out the terms, I did go and put them in Python in some cases just to have fun figuring out what the 10,000th value is, what the 100,000th value is, just to show the specific point of convergence. Yeah. Yeah, and of course here I am reviewing from Rudin for the two ways to come at E, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. Some true-false questions about sequences, ways in which a sequence oscillates. Again, in some cases I did put it in Python. Yeah, this is a very interesting sequence. I figured, yeah, I'll calculate a bunch of terms and sort of see the pattern. And sure enough, I was able to figure out what it converges to. And then, yeah, in the case of subsequences, I felt weak. I tried them all, but they felt to me like I was missing a little something. So a topic to pick up when I do it in Bartle and Sherbert, and of course finally when I do it for Abbott and for Baby Rudin. Yeah, when it came to a limit supremum, limit infimum, I felt more comfortable, a lot more comfortable to do those problems. And then for the challenging problems, they were challenging, and I'm looking forward to doing many more of them, but later. I gotta pick them up later.